Welcome to the HireLearning podcast, the show where ambition meets strategy. This is your go-to space for career truth, financial empowerment, leadership growth, and real conversations that are unfiltered and uncut. If you're ready to elevate your career, confidence, and future, then you're in the right place. Join our co-hosts, HR professionals Yolanda, Erin, and Caroline, right here, right now, for an episode of HireLearning.
So when we're talking about time management, we know that there are 24 hours in a day, right? So you have to determine what you do within those 24 hours. What does that 24-hour time period look like? How you can control your temperature within that 24-hour period.
Indeed. You know what I think is a good way to manage that 24 hours in a day? I know if you work 8 hours a day at work, mark out your calendar. Put time on there. I'm going to work on this at this time. That helps me. Now, I'm a procrastinator, but if it's on my calendar, then that means I'm intentional about doing whatever. For me, something don't exist. It's not even a thing if it's not on my calendar, especially at work.
I just don't think it's about time. I think it's about self-management of your energy, your impulse, what it is that you feel like doing and you want to do. Because if you feel like doing it, you're going to get it done.
Who feels like doing anything?
I always feel like doing something. Ask me, I'm ready.
I don't. Right, but right. That's why I have to be intentional about putting it on my calendar, marking out an hour and work on this, blah, blah, blah. Because if I don't do it, I'm just not going to do it.
So do you really pay attention to those notifications that at 2 o'clock you need to do this report? Mm-hmm. I miss that.
I do.
I put it on my calendar, but that doesn't what drive me to get it done.
So then the calendar for some operates as a tool. It's a resource. For others, the calendar is a nuisance. And it really depends on the individual as to, again, how you choose to manage your time. There are situations, quite frankly, during the course of a time period, you're working on a project, right? And you're knee deep in this project. You're knee deep with this deadline. So the way in which you approach that time period and that those crunch times may differ. So there are peaks and flows, and it's up to you as to, again, how you manage, how you look at those 24 hours or that 8-hour window if you break it into buckets.
Well, are you a person that do create lists and write lists?
No.
Do you have things to do lists?
I don't.
I do not. Yeah. I will do so sporadically, but I'm typically not a list taker.
I personally think that lists is a waste of time. I think that if you need to get something done, think about your 3 high priority things that you need to get done that day and just stick with those 3 things. It takes time to create a list. So therefore, time is going by and you're still not getting it done. But you got a great list.
I like a to-do list. I do. I will sometimes, if it's like, okay, it's crunch time and I gotta get these things done today, I will write a to-do list. And then I like to be able to check off when I have stuff done. It makes me feel like I've accomplished something.
Yeah, that's shopping for me. I'll create a Christmas list real quick.
And I'll create a packing list. But when it comes to the workplace, not necessarily all the time. The key thing, again, is just identifying what strategies you're good with. It doesn't make sense. It's not a cookie cutter approach. So some people are list people. Some people are list people. They're very disciplined about adhering to the list in a chronological order and all of that. Others kind of fly by the seat of their you-know-what. So again, it's about being flexible and recognizing you only have 24 hours in that day. And what are you going to do with it?
No, you have 8 hours in a day or whatever hours that your tour duty time is.
Yes.
And I felt that you should be able to get your work done within that amount of time. If you're a person who has to stay late often to get the job done, then you may not be managing your time well.
Correct.
And it could be frowned upon by management that you have to have additional time within a day to get a job done.
Yeah.
Right. But there are also situations where you're short-staffed, things come up, your management may not prioritize time well, which subsequently has a negative domino effect on you.
Well, that means you need to communicate. So just because you may be an overachiever, you may receive more tasks, not more pay. And when you receive more tasks, and it's more than you can actually handle, I think there's a communication that you need to have with your supervisor to see what they're going to take off your desk of things to do.
And that's why you don't be an overachiever. A wise woman once said, overachievers do not get paid more. Clock it.
I hear you.
Yeah. So again, it's about looking at the 24-hour / 8-hour to 9-hour, depending upon commute where you live, right? That window, recognizing where you fit in, what works for you, identifying tools, whether it's a calendar, whether it's a to-do list, whether it's your phone. We live on our phones, learning to use our phones more as a resource to help us manage control of our time.
Okay, so for this week's side hustle segment, since we're talking about time management, y'all, a good side hustle is becoming a virtual assistant. You could do that part-time, you could do it from your house, you could do it from your phone, and it's just really helping someone else get this daily task done. And it could be something like helping them. We have a virtual assistant to help us with our social media and our podcast. So think about that, look it up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Something you want to do.
So when you're talking about higher learning, we always encourage you to take a look at our previous episodes, whether they're on networking, whether they're on mentorship, getting that first job, pivoting in your career.
I'm going to leave you all with this, a question from the audience.
Okay.
Yes. What's one thing in your career that you wish you had not done?
Oh, that's hard. What do I wish I had not done?
I'll start.
Okay.
I wish that I did a better job, or I'll say it this way. I wish I had not gave the salary that I was willing to work prior to hearing the salary that they was willing to pay.
Offer. Okay.
Yes.
That's
Salary
a good one.
negotiation
That's a good
is an episode all on its own.
It is.
The tools, the techniques, the tricks that are played during the salary negotiation process. Mine is similar to that. Revealing my card before I needed to. Mm-hmm. And that was just a case of me not knowing that there was negotiation steps that I needed to follow. And perhaps you can join us for our next episode when we perhaps talk about salary negotiation.
Okay, for me, what do I wish I had not done? You know what? I can honestly say I don't think there's anything I wish I had not done, because even when I feel like I had a setback in my career, in the long run, when I look back on it, it was really a setup for something better and bigger. We may not understand that at the time. I really cannot think of anything that I should not have done, but
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Well, this was an episode of Higher Learning on time management, and it's time for us to go. But before we do, we want you to
like, follow, share, and subscribe, you guys, and we'll see y'all next week.
Thanks for joining.
bye.